The car loan scandal. Will the government override the Supreme Court?
Oh no, not again!
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a developing story that has huge implications for consumers, car finance companies and even the UK legal system. We're talking about the potential for the government to overrule the Supreme Court in the ongoing £44 billion car loan commission scandal. That's £44 million. No, 44,000 million pounds. It's a lot of pounds. Now, for those of you that haven't been following, this all stems from a Bombshell appeal court ruling last October 2024. Essentially, it found that car finance lenders paying commission to brokers without telling borrowers about those payments and their terms was unlawful. This could mean billions in compensation for customers. The case is now at the Supreme Court with a decision expected any time now. But here's where it gets really interesting. It's been revealed that the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is considering an unprecedented move, retrospectively changing the law to limit the liabilities for lenders, even if the Supreme Court upholds the original ruling. This is a massive potential intervention. Think about it. Parliament stepping in to alter the outcome of a Supreme Court decision. It's rare and it's certainly controversial. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of government intervention in markets. I believe in letting the legal process play out. However, I can absolutely see why the government is considering this. Let's break down the reason. Firstly, we're talking about a potential £44 billion payout. That's 44,000 million for lenders like Lloyds, Santander, Barclays and Close Brothers. Lloyds alone has already set aside £1.2 billion for potential compensation. That's a huge hit to the financial sector and its profit margins. The Financing and Leasing Association, which represents car lenders, has been lobbying hard. They're warning that such a massive compensation bill could disrupt the car finance market, potentially leading to fewer or more expensive loans, and even some companies going bust. The Treasury is also concerned it could deter investment in the UK. And it's not just car loans. There's a fear that if this ruling stands, it could open the floodgates for similar complaints across other financial products where commission is paid to brokers like appliances or furniture. The government doesn't want to be seen as disrespecting the court process, but they're clearly weighing the economic impact of an adverse ruling. Remember, Chancellor Reeves already tried to intervene in January, warning the justices to avoid conferring a windfall to consumers, though that attempt was ultimately rejected. So what would this retrospective legislation? It would essentially give Parliament the final say over these commission arrangements, and critically, it would apply to old cases and contracts, effectively slashing that potential £44 billion compensation bill. While rare, the UK Parliament has passed retrospective legislation before. For instance, in 2013, a law was passed to protect the public purse from a £130 million payout related to job seekers' benefit. But here's the key difference. That was to protect public money, not the profits of private companies. This makes the current situation even more contentious. As of right now, the Treasury isn't commenting on speculation, stating they want a balanced judgment that delivers compensation proportionate to losses that consumers have suffered and allows the motor finance sector to continue supporting millions of motorists to own vehicles. This is a fascinating and complex situation. On one hand, you have consumers who may have been unfairly treated and are potentially owed significant compensation. On the other, you have concerns about the stability of a vital financial sector and the broader economic implications. The Supreme Court's decision is expected soon, and then we'll see if the government truly steps in. This could set a significant precedent for how Parliament interacts with the Judiciary. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think the government should intervene to protect lenders, or should the legal process be allowed to run its course, whatever the cost? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next discussion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.